Hey everyone, welcome to Expanding JavaScript, and my name is Eitan. So today in this video, I'm going to show you some advanced versions of the lodash chunk function, which in case you're not familiar is a function that takes an array and splits it into chunks of a certain size, which I'm going to show you that right now. So. Okay, so what we're doing is we're taking this array, of 1 to 10, and then we're splitting it into chunks of 2 values, and that's what we get. So we get 1, 2, yes, okay. So that's great. That's great and all, but now what I'm going to show you is I'm going to show you a more advanced version. So let's say you want to do something like this. So let's say you want to split the array into chunks of different lengths. So you want to do 2, then 3, then 2, then 3. So in this video, I'm going to show you how to do that right now. But first, before we do that, so first, instead of using the lodash chunk function, I'm going to rewrite the chunk function using the JavaScript reduce method, the array reduce method. So let's do that right now. Okay, so we get the same result. That's what we're doing. We get the same result. We're splitting an array into chunks of 2. Okay, okay. So that's great and all. But first, let me just explain what's actually happening in this function, and then because I need to explain this function first. Okay, so let me just. Okay, so first what I need to do is I need to put in, I'm going to put into to explain the function. I'm going to add a console log statement to help explain it better. So let me just just do that. Yeah, okay. So what we're doing is we're saying if if the index is a multiple of the value, which in this case is 2, then and just return the accumulator, right? So just return the accumulator and return the iterator. That's it. If it's not, then we're going to take the accumulator and we're going to split it, right? So that's an action. So in the first iteration, the accumulator is just an empty array, and then the iterator is 1. Next iteration, the accumulator is an array of 1. The iterator is 2. Then the next one, the accumulator is an array of 2 values, 1, 2, and then the iterator is 3. And the next. So this is where we split, right? So this is where we split. Okay. So then we're gonna say, yeah. So the first thing we have is we have an array. We have an array. This is our key. Yeah. So this is our. Yes. So first, and this right here, this one's where it splits, right? And so this one's where we split the accumulator, and then we return the iterator right here, right? So that. Okay, so this is good. So now we're going to work on the expanding, and we're going to do something like this. We're going to do this right now, but for this one, we're actually going to write 2 more functions. Which I'm going to do right now. So first, let me just reconcise this function. Hold on a second. Okay, so now we need to add 2 more functions. Let's do that right now. Let me just do this. Okay, so now the push multiple function, we're going to write that function right now. Yep. Okay. So we got it. It works. So we're splitting the array into chunks. First 2, then 3, then 2, then 3. So as you can see, we got it. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to explain what the function, what's happening here. So the first one, push multiple, is just it's just a function that creates an array. So you put in value, and then you put in times, and then it creates an array. So where the length is times, and then it return, and then of the value. That's it. That's all this function does. Now let's go to this function. So if you remember from the previous version, we were checking to see if index is a multiple of the size, which in our case was 2, right? But here what we're doing is this function chunk values is used to give us the values that we want. Give us the values, right? Now we're saying if index equals any of the values returned from chunk values, then don't split. So chunk values is the function that gives us the values that we need. So I'm going to show you that right now. Right. So first, as you can see, it starts in 0, plus 2, plus 3, plus 2, plus 3, plus 2, plus 3. Right? So chunk values is the function. It's giving us the values that we need. How does it work? Right. So as you can see, first we take push multiple. So we're using this array right here is just an array of these of these values 2 and 3. 2 and 3 just an array of the values 2 and 3. So it's just one giant array 2 3 2 3 2 3 2 3. That's all it is, right? Then we're taking this array, an array of 2 3 2 3 2 3. We're calling for each on it. For every item, the return value we're going to add. To return value we're going to push the item, so which in the first iteration is 2, plus the last return value. So in the first iteration, it's going to push 0 plus 2 is 2. Next iteration, it's going to push 2 plus 3 is 5, and so on. So that's how the chunk values gives us the values that we need, right? And yeah, and so wait, actually, hold on a second. Before we go, I'm going to show you some. I'm going to show you something else. Hold on a second, because I'm going to show you. Now you could do it with more than just 2 values. You can do something like this. So now this is going to split it into chunks of all these lengths of 2, then 3, then 4, then 5, then 6. But for this one, we need to have a bigger array. So I'm gonna show you that right now. Right. So this function this function is my go-to function that I use to generate giant arrays. So what this does, it's a function that takes length and then it just returns an array of that length with numbers counting up from 0. So in this case we're returning this is an array with 100 different numbers from 0 to from 0 to 99. And so now I'm going to show you that right now. Wait, what? Oh. Okay. Yep, and we get the same results. We get, so now it's splitting into chunks of 2, then 3, then 4, then 5, then 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, right? So yeah, so this right here is the advanced version of lodash chunk function. All right, so bye, and I'll see you later.